I grew up in Edmonton.
Big city schools was my upbringing.
I've been in schools where there's 700 kids that are graduating in a class and you haven't even seen half of them.
Took sort of a leap of faith coming rural. This is our first rural position. I've been in cities my entire life.
I grew up in a very rural setting in Newfoundland.
I grew up on a big purebred Angus ranch.
I came straight here out of university and I interviewed rural schools first because I had heard that rural schools were a great place to be able to develop your career and they offered some permanency.
And we came here for a 2-year stint. That was the promise I'd made to my wife, 2 years, and then we will move onward.
And how long has it been?
That was in 1999. So yeah, the 2 years didn't last.
I thought I was gonna feel isolated. I thought it was scary that first time I came in, and then so quickly I realized, oh man, everything is so close. We have everything we need plus more. There's reasonable real estate opportunities if we wanna buy a house. There is incredible opportunities for active lifestyle.
We enjoy the lakes in the area and getting out and paddleboarding and swimming and fishing with my boys has just been so much fun that when we lived in the city would take us half an hour, 45 minutes to get out there before you can even begin the activity. Now we literally do it from our front doorstep.
Our family really loves the nature and adventure that comes in Grasslands. So for example, when we moved to Rolling Hills, we were able to stay on a quarter section and we would have moose come through the yard and we were able to take on orphan cows, and we had owls that nested right in our barn. And so we could climb up a birch tree and look straight into the owl's nest and watch them fly.
We talk a lot about work-life balance, and this area allows you to have both of those. My commute to work is a solid 3 minutes.
This environment, this small school, it felt comfortable, even though it was foreign to me.
For my wife and I, we really love how caring the families are. For example, yesterday we were at a game and one of the dads is reffing. He's also a coach. He doesn't even have kids in the school, and yet he's a huge part of volunteering in the school and making the community really vibrant.
I think kids really enjoy the support, not only at school, but outside of school. A lot of parents email us or text us and say, you know, my son has a game this weekend and he's expressed that he would love you to come. These are the times. And then you just try and get there and support them, and it's fun.
Those rural kids who had such good backgrounds, they were all hardworking. We didn't have discipline problems teaching out there. Like, it was just, you knew parents were backing you. It was just a different environment to be in, and that's why we wanted to stay there.
Sometimes we talk in cliches, and I think it's okay. When I was in Rolling Hills especially, and I still live there, you know, they say it takes a village to raise a child. And I think our small school settings in the communities they are in, that's what we are.